Welcome to another episode of Mind and Muscle Strengthening. As you can see, I'm here by myself. Fritz is sick, but the show must go on. So we originally planned a heavy back day. I'm going to continue with that. It's going to be the counterpart to the heavy chest day we did last time around. So we're going to be doing 4 sets of every exercise, 8 reps only. But before I get started, of course, we have to do our mind strengthening segment. I changed it up a little bit this week. So usually I pick something, I mind strengthen on it, and it usually happens. This time around, I took a negative and turned it into a positive. So each and every time something that came into my head that was a little negative, I had one positive thought that I put back and replaced that negative thought with. So I did it each and every time. At the beginning of the week, it was pretty difficult. And by now, as soon as anything starts to come into my head that is not productive, I put that same thought in. So my positive thought is pretty strong. It was really incredible how much it's gotten easier over the week. All right, back by myself. Okay, so I'm going to start with lat pull downs. I'm going to do 60 pounds. It's a little heavy for me. I'm going to shoot for 8. See how it goes. Only 8 because today is heavy back day. And 1. So I'm trying to keep a nice wide grip the whole time through. Still at 60 pounds, I'm trying to make sure that I keep the wide grip. It's pretty important not to use your forearms during this. I mean, they will assist. However, I'm trying to keep it contained to my back. Sometimes you can use straps so that you're just squeezing only from the center of the back. When the going gets tough, get your breathing in. I'm going down as far as I can get, and I'm going to bring it up super slowly. Okay, I'm shooting for the 60 again. If I feel like my set isn't good, I'm going to drop the weight for the last set just a little. But I think I took enough recovery time, which was about 40 seconds in between. And I'm going to squeeze down and hold for half a 1. Set number 4, starting to add up. Trying to keep my mind-body connection to my lats, squeezing down. Now my forearms taking over. And I'm going to hold and let it up slowly. Okay, straight arm pull downs, using the back again, and just a little bit different motion. Trying not to go up to either part of where my back is taking a rest. This is going to make me use my stability muscles as well to keep myself from pulling forward. My forearms are helping a little bit. I'm trying to keep off of them and just engage my back. Using my breathing. Set 2 straight arm back or lat pull downs. Trying not to come up too far. Tapping down low. Squeezing from my back. My arms are just assisting, making them, trying to make them go along for the ride. But my abs are tight. My glutes are tight, just to stabilize. And of course my back. Set 3. Bent my arms a little there, so I'm not counting it. 1. Squeeze it from my back. 2. 3. Slow and heavy. only doing 8 again because the weight is heavy. 2 and 1. And I don't just let the weight crash up. I control it both directions. So 4. I was going to go up a little bit, but my form isn't great. So rather than put out 8 reps with a weight that's too heavy, I stick with the correct weight. It's better to get my form than to try to act as if I'm strong enough to do a certain weight. And I'm going to come up super slow. I've seated low rows. I'm going to take it 50 pounds, shooting to 8. I have an underhand grip, pulling it to my belly button, not up to my chest. Squeeze and hold. Super slow on the way back. I'm breathing the whole time. When I do the easy part of the move, I take a breath in, exhale for the hard part. Step 2, seated back rows, full extension, in, out. This is my breathing, and to help get through the reps. Do one more and hold it. Try to keep my shoulders over my hips as always. Neutral position and slow forward. Step 3. I chose 50 pounds, so I'm staying there. Again, for good form. Trying to keep shoulders over hips, not bending forward. A lot of people have a tendency to do this kind of thing. That's not what I want. I want shoulders, hips, squeeze from my back, and slowly bring it forward at the end. Step 4, digging in, squeezing completely from my back. I'm trying to keep my elbows close against my body. It's good to have your partner here, because they can keep you in line. If not, though, at least use mirrors to make sure you're not completely doing the move incorrectly. One arm rows. We have 8. Trying to squeeze my elbow as high up as I can without throwing it up. I want to control it up both ways, down, up, and I'm going to give it a hold and bring it down. Other side, digging in, trying to guide my arm up the side of my body. And last one, and bringing it down. Step 2, digging in, trying to keep stable. I'm pulling my belly button into my spine for stability, keeping my arm as close to my body as I can. Full range of motion without actually taking a vacation, like that one, and squeeze and hold. And bring it down. Other side, lefty. Full range of motion without taking a vacation. Keeping it close to my side and holding it up. Bringing it down. Ready for set 3. Slow and heavy. Still have 30 pounds. Bent over. Dumbbell. Back row. And squeeze. watch myself, make sure my form isn't suffering. In the mirror. And I'm going to hold and squeeze it up there and let it down slowly. Step 4. I kept it at 30. I probably could have gone to 35, but I felt a little twinge in my low back. So I'm going to keep it at a weight that I can do safely. And I'm going to hold, let it down slowly, and move on to the last one. Okay. 3, 4. Really trying to make the most of each set by squeezing when I squeeze up and down, not just one direction. Because if you're going to be here, you might as well get the most bang for your buck. Okay, thanks for joining me alone today on another Mind and Muscle Day. I want to just remind you guys, when you work out, you always use your trigger roller. You can click in the link below if you want to order one. I also want to remind you, working out is a strategy, so you're going to be following your weight training routines, but if you don't back it up with the good food, which is protein, good carbs and good fat, you're not going to see any results, or you won't see them as fast as you should. Any questions or comments, please feel free to ask. I answer all questions. And as always, remember, like, subscribe. If you hit the bell, you'll be notified when our new videos will be dropping, usually on Thursdays. Have a good intention day.